What up? I'm Zainaz Rai, a Malaysian guy. We got Mickey Warfest, a half Indian guy. And we got Hulk, a black guy. We're getting two... He's half black. And we're getting these two white boys to kill each other for our entertainment. What that shit? For King of the Ronalds. A stab against the white devil. We got on my right Flabz, and on my left Mackenzie. These white folks are gonna battle to beat who's the #1 contender.
That's right.
For the white.
Yeah. #1 contender for white supremacy.
Exactly. So we can see the winner die. Color people. Rock paper scissors. Okay, who? Y'all got rock paper scissors.
Hey, rock paper scissors goes first. Come on, let's get this moving.
Oh shit, no.
Go again. One. Go again. Don't One, 2, 3. Mackenzie.
Right, what you want? All right.
Flabz going through it.
Hold it down, please. The rappers are gonna start rapping. Round 1 on who won?
Flabz.
Round 1 on Flabz. Let's go.
Yo. Hold it down.
Ready? Come on, off the stage. Let's go. So it's about time we face off. But you'll get knocked down, Ginger. But I ain't running. I'll be standing at your door like, what? Who wants it? Because this is war. And Tintin ain't bringing no comic 24. Remy drawn. Illustrates bars creatively formed to pound Ginger up and put him in a bag like Schwartz. Because you're all talk. Try and get in my face, I'll kick you straight off stage and have my boys in the crowd throw up hands like a Mexican wave. See, you dug your own grave. 6 feet deep, now you're up shit's creek with no paddle, relying on copying someone else's character like Mystique. No barrels, no guns, because he ain't like this. One punch turning bleeding gums Murphy. That's gingivitis. And that electric shock look on his face is priceless. You ain't got no bombs, but he is the solo member of the Gingerisis. I mean, come on, man. Come on, Mackenzie. I was expecting a riot speech, but this cunt looks more like he works in the library. Quiet, please. I'll clock his face and leave him where he stands like the south end of Highbury. Woo! Nice. And I heard your music. My honest advice is don't do it. I saw half of one of your videos and it makes you look stupid. And that's coming from me. But at least I can spit on beat. I don't sound like Billy Connolly dropping a free. Look. Ali McQuaist has finally found his voice. Ali McQuaist has finally found his voice. Dropped being a manager and is now trying to sound like Royce. 5'9", and you about 5'8". Frankie Boyles lost some big weight and started shotting mixtapes. But we did rap together once at the Cypher Lounge. I mean, there was quite a crowd. Me and Hope killing it back to back. Andrew jumped in, I was like, fucking quiet down. Bloody embarrassing. Bloody embarrassing. I had to tell him to pack it in. Go back inside and fucking have a drink. And reluctantly, I let him drop a freestyle for Go Big. Watched it at home, was like, no, that's gotta go bin. Flabber!
Let's go! Go, Mackenzie.
Go, man. Go! Talk, man.
Right, you big handsome prick!
Yeah, man.
I thought the best way to start a battle is true, but make way because there's some facts coming through. I've actually shagged birds less attractive than you. Awkward God.
I believe it.
Not into men, but looking at you I can't control it, so I guess I'll be having to force it. I'll shag you with the velocity of the gravitational forces to keep the planet in orbit. Pause. Will be your HIV status after the boning. Basically, I'm saying you're getting fucked and you can't ignore it. It'll be a tight body when I put a squeeze on Flabz like a corset. Pause. This ain't LGBT, Illuminati, hidden agenda. Yo, it's 2017, your metrosexuality is now considered a gender. You're the closet type. You go on Skype so you and her can talk at night.
Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah, if you can keep... If you can keep him from killing himself for half an keep him from killing himself for half an hour by reminding him of his Twitter fame and all his hype he'll reward you with Sorokin vibes. You were moaning about how Don't Flop never pushed you, so you had to come to Ronald's to get a fucking shot. But battling twice a year don't put you in the title picture. Must be something that's come forgot. Either that or Flabz over the belt like a muffin top. Well, welcome to a real battle, Flabz. You gotta push yourself if you want to grab the strap and step up in the ring like a ladder match, but you're falling off. That's why we never see this cut in another league. It's like watching Lena Dunham have sex on her show. We don't want to see Flabz in a fucking scene. But I'm in the north of England, so I'll say fuck this southern cunt and fuck the Queen. Then I'll get to boxing Flabz like I'm throwing body shots at Butterbean. Yo, yeah, the info is that you're proud of your southern heritage like one of those racist American Confederate blokes now. Well, for being proud of being from the south for that statue getting torn down wordplay, a straight kill. You should put the synthetic down if you fuck with this fake quill. Synthetic down, fake quill. You don't display skill, you ain't likely to change. This pound shop quill just ain't right in the same. Nah, I came to box you, son. You think you're sick? Well, I'm a fucking awful cunt. I came to body Flabz. It's not your mum type.
Let's go. Let's go, Flabz. Go.
Do you know why I think's rude? The fact that people call gingers what's it pubes. Seriously, he loves what's it. Cheetos, Fanta, Doritos. He eats beans on toast in his Holland kit. For dessert, yep, oranges. This cheesy cunt thinks Red Leicester's the best pub. And the Red Lion is the best pub. Alright, enough of that. But drinking ginger ale won't stop you from being pale. Drinking ginger ale won't stop you from being pale. But you get blinded by the light. And this spot ain't yours to touch like you read in Braille. See, sun rays too much for you to take like a disgruntled father spray. Leave your skin burnt like a neat cut from your barber. Get your head topped like I got poured a shit pipe full of lager. Woo. You caused this effect, Andrew, and that's the definition of karma. Cause I bring it back. Retro dance. When you see sunlight up, you better protect those arms. The bright light's on. One bright and your eyesight's gone. Factor 50 won't stop the burn. Better put an ice bag on. See, that's one cold round. And you'll hit the ground, ginger. You know, broken down. It can't get any simpler. I'll rip his insides out. You see the danger he's in? Turn his life upside down. You won't see stranger things. Cause right now I sense blood to kill like I'm the Demogorgon. Another killer spot in the box blood. I'm Dexter Morgan. Look, and he's convinced you all he's bright. He's not quiet, he's a has-been. I mean, the lights are on. No one's in. Unoccupied taxi. Yeah?
Let's go.
He ain't a full ticket. He's a stub, a 0.5. And you better pray to fucking God zombies are real, because you ain't leaving here alive, pussy. Flabz!
So, I forgot to congratulate you on those 3-year-old SBTV videos. That shit was fucking insane.
At least I'm on the
20k views. 10 for another, I should be fucking ashamed. That don't matter at all, let me fucking explain. You're battling a dude averaging 2k views and you're the one with something to gain. I watched his video, dude is whack. He's packing up love hearts and sugar in bags, doing a visual metaphor for drug dealing with a bitch that looks like a bad tonic Catan with more cushion for the pushing. In fact,
What are you coming?
yeah. With more cushion for the pushing. In fact, this battle's going to be looking like that because all we'll see is Flabz bodied and something sweet getting put in a bag. I'll rate these MCs who try to rap about dealing with whether they want to catch a deal for rapping and get some numbers, because with that lifestyle you might need to hide and you can't do that if you're trying to get discovered. That's something that you might want to stop for your health. You make your own videos, you're only really taking shots at yourself, so...
Let's go!
Fucking go, man!
Go!
I'm not believing in that. Skill-wise, you're average, you can't get near to me, Flabz. The trash gets thrown out when an expert's brought intermediate raps. Think about that. They'll get it on YouTube. Think for a second. When an expert's brought intermediate raps, I'm going ham when I'm having a shag, when I'm having him shagged. I put my hand on this dick when I get to work like a Tory MP getting caught having a wank. Since 2015 I've been surprising the scene. You can take that to the bank. Anytime I turn up I throw rappers like Carrot and Shanks. Fuck this This half-retarded Quill Lambert action figure, watching 2014 battles, practicing the art of filler. When I write, I paint a Kafka picture, so woke I could have a mirror match with Jean-Paul Sartre's mirror, while you're still writing bars about how you got more arms than a caterpillar. When you met your bird, she was an alky stripper who thought having a Carlsberg on the romantic bridge was on the Albert Bridge was a romantic dinner, so he made a play with a view from the bridge like Arthur Miller. This faggot is metrosexual, so I'll be tanning his cheek blade, hacking his throat like Arabic speech. Kai Harris is a giant faggot, so when he gets married he'll have to go on a stag do to live out his fag dreams, going round Bangkok trying to pick up a tranny or drag queen. That's the only time you see Kai in ties like a Japanese tag team. Let's go! I stumbled a little bit in this round, but I still kill it. Fuck the haters. I told you I would come hard for Flabz like a chubby chaser.
Big up the factory.
Final round of Flabz.
Let's go, Flabz.
So, it's King of the Ronalds, Rapsy Nesbitt. Yeah? But your style got holes in it. Like the string vest you rock on set. You say I'm gonna be the best? Well, I'm on my way, proclaiming greatness. You walk 500 miles to get to the punch and still don't say You indirect, a poor man's respect. Even evil could have tore your neck. Ironically, Mackenzie's style so sports direct, but lacks one direction. JD could have caused effect, no percentage of alcohol. And they say gingers have no soul. But you have too much of soul in your style, Andrew. You broke the code. And on tracks you want to sound like him, but you don't. You look more like Karen Brady than Slim Shady. Listen, you more Karen Brady than Slim Shady. A bitch with a big mouth. Lesbian, stereotypical lesbian. Strapped down tits, square glasses and thick brows. And I fucking always hated that ginger bitch from Girls Aloud. True stories, I was in studio, she was there once. She wanted the toilet, so I went in first, pissed on the seat so she couldn't sit down. Real story, real story. My forefathers were Scottish. You had forefathers who used you. Listen, my forefathers were Scottish. You had forefathers who used you to stir each other's porridge. And you want to know why you got so many spots on your forehead? It's that diet that mainly consists of scotch and shortbread. Looking like Ewan McGregor doesn't even own a tenner. Shittest year of my life, but I'm still breathing, it's alright though, so I have to end this verse by saying, rest in peace to my brother, Dr. Psycho. I poke a screwdriver into Mac, I'm a genius, you another rapper, I've left ghosts. Rest in pieces, motherfucker. Flabz!
Sorry about this there already, I apologize. Yo! See, girl's a nurse, right? Well, maybe I should talk about that. Because nurses don't make much nowadays, what with the pay cuts, austerity hit all of them bad. But it's handy to have a nurse around. KOTR should put her on with the staff. Not because she knows what to do if you piss off Blunt Ted and get mauled in a scrap. But it's good to know you've got a bird who's medically trained in how to give a prostate massage. Nice! He loves it! He loves it! Say that again! Confirm. Can't you?
Hold it down!
But that's something that you got in common when you thought of a chick. You both do gun fingers, feeling like you want to get involved with some shit. Bitch, crazy woman, aiming for the D like a lazy student. Believe I'm the teacher. Plus she's a Muslim, so it's clear when I see her, she got the head covered like Mia Khalifa.
Let's go. Let's go.
Everybody's boned your tart, mate, behind your back. The horse sneaking guys in like the Trojan army, getting impregnated by a gangbang in a transit van and begging the troops to pull out like Afghanistan. The bitch will get plugged. If she wants to get white, we could run it. Switch her up here and she'll be getting a girlish feeling, catching butterflies in her stomach. I smell her guts like overly romantic poetry. Keep the Stanley close to me. Blades like an accent. How it's slashing over each. I'm joking, B. My overly rambunctious nature is what she loves me for. She calls me a bad influence the way I rub off on her. Plus, she knows how to play her part too. Like when you look in the mirror, you see Quill, bitch, nasty. Catch her in Edinburgh getting boned in a Chevy by Evil. Having sex with a dude like an old school British wrestling move. She will get stretched in the Regal. These bars will put a on your ego and remind you of how life dealt you a shit hand like Jeremy Beadle.
Let's go!
This was a #1 contender match and I don't have a closer for my round, faggots. Time!
Make some noise!
This one's fucking serious, yeah? This is a #1 contenders match, which means the next person, the person who wins this is going on to a fucking KOTR title match, you get me?
So fucking take this seriously, you cunts!
If you don't think the person won, don't react, innit? Shut up.
Was that too close to
If you think
card?
you won, make as much noise as you can, innit? So, if you think Flabz won that battle, make some noise now. If you think Mackenzie won, make some noise now. Pretty clear, but make some noise for your winner, Mackenzie.
Let's go.
He came with that shit, man.
Mackenzie.
We're getting into